Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath and intuitive card reader. In case this is your first visit here, I'm doing a smudge of sweetgrass that we pick off our lawn and cut from our lawn, and some sage, and I've got that burning to bring out the good release. And sometimes it burns a bit too well. Sorry about the big smoke up. Anyways, um, I am here today to do the mid-monthly reading for the sign of Libra, and this is a general reading which may or may not resonate or ring true for you. If you find that you want to personalize it, then you would require a private reading. And I do offer private readings. If you look in the description box below this window, you'll find all the information needed. Please read it through, and then you'll know how private readings and whatnot works with the Bay of Fundy. I'd like to take one more moment here to thank everybody for stopping by and visiting Day of Fundy Fortunes and spending a few minutes with me here each day or every time I post a video. Thank you for your likes and your shares, and please feel free to leave comments as well. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. The little red subscribe button below this window, click it. Every time Bay of Fundy Fortunes posts something new, you'll be alerted via your email. Okay? So, let's get down to the mid-month general reading for the sign of Libra. So I've done a 5-card spread. Each card falls in a certain place representing a certain meaning. And the first place is your general energy over the reading. The second place is your financial wealth, anything relating to money or the flow of money or the end result of money. And the third card is about your love and relationships, anything close to your heart, people and whatnot. And then the fourth card is your challenges for the mid-month of July. The fifth card is your message from Spirit. And then I draw a significator card from the Book of Tarot. One card for the overall aura of the reading. And that is from just simply Tarot. This is the back of the card, and we'll reveal it at the end. And for all my online readings, I use the Oceanic Tarot deck, which is for the Bay of Fundy. I live right here on the coast of Atlantic Canada. I have a cove in my backyard, and it's a stellar day here today. A bit too warm. I have one fan in my house, and it's in use right now. Family member's not feeling well, so they're in the back of the house in the bedroom, and they've got that. I need another fan so bad because I'd have it so going right now on me. Wind-blown tarot reader. Anyways, first card that I pulled up for you for the overall general reading is the Three of Pentacles, and it is the representative of recognition. Okay, your work receives positive attention. Your success becomes public rather than private. If looking to sell your home, now's the time to spiff it up. Take pride in your work, and it will have a lasting effort. The advice of this card is to show off. Be proud of your work. More successes in the cards. Keywords are stability, finance, protection, balance, order, and foundations. So what do you think of that, Libra, for your overall general reading? So this is basically telling me that whatever it is that you are going to receive recognition for something. And I feel to tell you, for some of you, this is something you created. It's been a labor of love for you, not necessarily work-related, but for some of you, it can be work-related. For others, it's more of a personal project, such as in building a home, building something with your bare hands. I feel to tell you that for some of you, because I can actually see that. Hand swinging with a hammer and head down, and working away and being very focused. And it is a labor of love. I can tell you that. Let me see if I can get anything else out of this card. You're going to be accosted by other people because of the work that you've done. They want you to do the same for them. You may take on one or two more projects for other people. You'll be well paid for that as well. Word is going to spread fast of what you're building. This could be a treehouse in your backyard for your children or something like that. This could be a watermill. I'm getting nudged to say that for some of you. Trying to generate a bit of your own energy. And this could also be an overall energy project to save energy in the home so that you're not paying out and on the grid. Some of you are trying to get yourself off the grid. And some of you have come up with ingenious ways and invented your own little things. And that's what's going to get you some recognition. Local papers might come by and want to do a piece on you once the word gets out. For the few of you that own your own homes and you're in the process of thinking of selling, now's the time to spiff it up and make the people coming in to view your home desire to own it. Make it seem as if they can see themselves living in that home. So what any good real estate agent would tell you, get rid of all your personalized family items like photographs of the family, tuck them away. Awards, personal hobbies and collections, nicks and knacks. Leave a clean, clear, open space so that they can envision themselves moving into your home. Your second card that I pulled for you today, Libra, is the Five of Swords, and it represents conflict. This is all about your finances, anything relating to money and wealth. Let me pull my book out on this one. Let me see here. I realize these cards are, well, you don't realize, but these are new to me. So 78 cards in a deck. It takes a while. Okay, so my nudging, my feelings, my spirit, when I receive messages, always override the cards, by the way, and I'm never wrong. Okay, so for this one, literally from the book, the meaning is conflict. An argument or other conflict leaves you battle-worn and feeling small. This may be because someone you trusted has been cruel, unkind, or even devious, wounding your friendship, business, relationship, or romance out of jealousy or a need for power. This card can also reveal communication problems in families, hurtful opposition, or being unfairly overruled and ignored. On a more positive note, though, the situation is now out in the open. Stand your ground. You don't need to respond aggressively, but do be assertive rather than retreat. The keywords are opposition, arguments, shame, bullying, unfairness, loss, and resilience. I'll tell you right now what that's all about. That's jealousy. Somebody in for some of you, somebody in your life has convinced you to lay trust in them. They're a very dominant person, strong personality. They've got this other side to them that they have a hard time sitting on and holding back on, and it's jealousy and it's envy. They do not have your best interest at heart. That I can tell you right now. They don't. You're going to find yourself on the defense for some of you as well when it comes to a situation like this. So you will almost feel like you have to fight for your honor. Some of you are going to feel like you've had the proverbial rug pulled out from under your feet because you didn't see this coming. For some of you, you'll come very close to losing money that you left in the hands of somebody else. This is going to be a well-learned life lesson for you. You will gather it back back towards you in the end, Libra, and you will learn. It'll be a rich learning experience for you. You're going to go through some obstacles and a lot of trouble before you pull back and reclaim what is rightfully yours. Pay up attention. The third card is your Five of Cups. It represents sadness. This is in your love and relationships. Okay, so the keywords for this card are unhappiness, dejection, negative thoughts, confusion, hurt, disruption, and abandonment. The advice of this card is to look for and accept support. The situation is not completely hopeless and you will heal. This 5 reveals sadness due to the loss of a relationship, work, friendship, or bereavement. The 5 reveals an unexpected break from a person, job, or leaving. You were left behind, you feel abandoned and confused. Another meaning is to let go of the past. And some of you are haunted by regret. Okay, Libra, so for some of you, this is a relationship interruption, we'll call it. And you have regrets. And the worst thing about regrets, Libra, is that regrets are things you can't take back and you can't go back and overdo. You can't amend them. You can't fix what has already been done. The past is gone. You can't go back into the past and redo everything. So you have to learn to try to correct what went wrong. You had your head in the clouds, I feel to say, for some of you, and that's just the way it was. Your head was in the clouds. You weren't paying attention to what you should have been paying attention to. And you are very sorry for that and regretful. But the other person is feeling like it's too late. I don't want to try this again. You've hurt me. Maybe you didn't mean to, but you did. This hurt me and scarred me deeply. And you are feeling such strong remorse over that because you really didn't mean to hurt anybody. You didn't mean to Libra's not the type of person that'll go out of their way to hurt anybody. Libra needs people in their lives. They depend on other people in their lives. Libras don't like to be alone, for the most of you anyway. This relationship meant a lot to you, but at some point you took it for granted and thought, well, I don't have to worry about that. It is what it is. We're together and it's safe. And the other person was very quietly in the background stewing. Maybe they shouldn't have done that. Maybe they should have come forward. For some of you, I feel to say this breakup, this separation is going to come as a surprise. You're going to be blindsided by it. You didn't know. You had the other person spoke up, thrown some hints your way, and maybe they didn't, you didn't see them, and maybe the hints weren't strong enough, and they didn't push hard enough. Will there be reconciliation on this? For some, no. Sad to say. And you will be sad, and you will be overwhelmed. It's all things in life. These are lessons learned. These are mistakes that you won't make again, or you'll try your best not to. You will live with this regret for a long time. Sorry to say, Libra. So your fourth card is in the place of challenges for the mid-month of July. And what I pulled for you was the Lovers. And it's about choices. And here are the Lovers. And choices. And in this card, he's looking at her, and she's looking away. Their fins and tails are embraced. She only has one arm around one side of him, and the other arm is out like this, as if to say, I need to go, leave me go. This is, yeah, okay. So, you reach a turning point. A decision must be made. Invest for the future. Invest in your home or your job, in the relationships, the bond or commitment. Make your bond or commitment or walk away. Singles, new love is coming for you. The advice is to make your choices based on the bigger picture in life and wait for the right person. Don't get distracted. Be kind of a flirt. Keywords are love, commitment, future plans, maturity, emotions, separation, and dedication. So, because of this card here, for some of you, there will be a new love coming along, and you will learn from the mistakes made in this relationship. You'll be more dedicated, more committed, more aware of what is going on. One moment here while I see if I can get something else out of this card. I feel that some of you are trying to hold on to what you have. Hence the picture here. If you look, let me see if I can get this up here. You see her hand, everything's backwards in the camera. Her hand is right here. And the palm is stretched outward and away. And she only holds on with one arm. The other hand is pushing, and she's turning and pulling away. She wants nothing else to do with this. He's saying, please, please, please give me one more chance. Just one more chance. Let's work at this. For some of you, that may work. And for a lot of you that are saying this, you're headed for heartbreak, Libra. But because somebody else feels you broke their heart, so that's a big issue right there. Some of you are going to be purchasing, or you already do have newly purchased a home on a river. This is your place of retreat. I see you sitting on the riverbank in the grass. The river's flowing softly, but moving. You can see it moving. I see you reflecting a lot. You're looking into the water and watching the river flow by, and there's a lot of reflection there. You're alone. There's nobody else there. This is your place. You're looking to share this with the person that you just separated from, but they're gone. So you're doing some deep reflection by the river. Okay, so for that card. Your message from Spirit came up as the Six of Pentacles, and it's all about generosity. Okay, so the key words for this card are finances. This is message from Spirit. Finances, gifts, balance, help, compassion, humility, and protection. The advice is receive gifts with thanks and grace. If giving to others, enjoy it. Giving is its own reward. You receive a gift that may be money or a token of love or friendship or support. If you're the recipient, this is a feel-good money. Gratitude will be genuine. Equally, you may be donating your time and support to a friend or an organization. Okay, here's something that needs to be said for you, Libra. Some of you are going to take this card literally and go, I'm going to go out and I'm going to donate my time. I'm going to do something so that way there'll be a reward in the end for me in the bigger picture. I'll get the payback off of that. Don't do that. Don't do that. As the card says, giving in itself is its own reward. It's nice to go out of your way to say, I makes me feel good to help other people. It makes me feel good to donate and volunteer my time or my money or whatever it is that you're wanting to give. It makes me feel good. That's not what it's about, Libra. Push that stuff out of your brain and go help for the sake of helping and walk away and don't expect anything for it. Down the road, you'll be rewarded because you didn't expect anything for it, because you didn't expect to feel good about it. If anything you could take away from that, from helping other people, is you may sleep better at night, knowing you made somebody else comfortable, knowing that you gave to somebody else without wanting anything in return, not even feeling good about it. It just is what it is. When you see help is needed, fill that gap just because it's needed. Don't expect anything in return. That's very, very, very important. You are still going to feel the smarts at this point over this, okay, and over this as well. These are the things. You'll still feel sadness because of this separation, this breakup, your neglect in the relationship that was what it was, and it isn't anymore. Oh, it's hot here today. Somebody is going to come to you, and it's going to come as a surprise, and you're going to be overwhelmed, and they're going to offer you something big. This is something big. You're going to be left shaking your brain, saying, "What did I do to deserve this?" You're going to be stunned. You're going to be speechless, overwhelmed. First thing is shock, then speechless. And when the person leaves and walks away and leaves you with the gift that they gave you, you're going to be completely overwhelmed and say, "What did I do to deserve this?" What you did was you went and you helped somebody and didn't expect anything for it. What goes around comes around in this world. This is a huge life. You're learning some big life lessons here. For some of you, you're only in your 30 to 35 range as far as your age goes, and this is where this is directed at for Libra. 30, 35 years old. You're not a kid, but you're not elderly or middle-aged yet. So by the grace of God, you still have some space and time ahead of you to learn these lessons and put them into practice and to make them have lessons of substance and of meaning. And you'll pass these lessons on as well, I feel, to tell you that. Others are going to sit back and quietly watch you and think, "Wow, I like what I see. Here's a person that's a straight shooter and they got it all going on." You're going to be a great example for a lot of other people. You're a good person, Libra. I feel that very strongly. I'm feeling the heat of the reading now. Grace. Receiving gifts with thanks and grace. The lessons learned are going to teach you about balance, about helping your fellow man, about having compassion and humility and protecting those around you. It doesn't even matter if you know these people, but there's going to be this sense of protection, this sense of honor. If you see someone in trouble and someone that needs help, you're going to be the one that's going to be there to fill it. That was your last card. Your next card that I pulled as the significator. And this is the overall impression of this reading. Anything that was negative in what I just told you, this card will either emphasize it in a good way or a bad way. It can override any bad ones. So what we got here is a good card too, Libra. It's the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, let me get my little book out on that. I read it verbatim for you. Okay. All right. Ten of Pentacles. This card represents abundance, wealth, and gain. Lovely. It is the pinnacle of prosperity, with material goods that last instead of being temporary. Those impressions you put out there are worth something. They have a wealth within themselves. And this is lasting wealth, lasting impressions that you leave on people, lasting lessons learned for a long time to come. There's also maybe a family home that's been bought and paid for. For some of you, this can be a business that you can pass on to your children. You might find yourself a lucky recipient of a trust fund or a lottery win big enough to last a lifetime. Huh? How about that? Did I just tell you in this card, the message from Spirit? You could be the recipient of money or a gift. This is feel-good money. Gratitude will be genuine. Your gratitude will be genuine. You know what? Because of this little one card has overridden a lot of things. Yes, your heart is hurting. Yes, you feel like your heart's been broken. But overall, there are lessons learned. It's going to prep you for future relationships and things that are going to come your way. This is a wonderful reading. This is a wonderful reading. It really is. There's some bumps there, but that's life. Your heart will heal. Please remember that. Hold on to that. And always put others before you. Well, put yourself first, and once you're taken care of, then you can put others before yourself. There are times when you can do that, and you can become a big aid and big help, and the respect that it will bring to you through your family, friends, and your community will be overwhelming. You're going to feel humbled. I feel to tell you, some of you are going to feel humbled, and feeling humbled is a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling because of something that you've done. It's because of the way people view you and what you have accomplished, and you'll be sitting going, what did I ever do to deserve all this love and attention? I feel humbled. I just don't know what to say. That's a beautiful feeling. It doesn't come along every day. If you're lucky, once or twice in your life, you'll feel humbled. What a great feeling that is. It really puts life in perspective and the important things about life. It prioritizes everything that it does. So Libra, this is your reading for mid-month July. If you want to personalize it, like I said, I do provide private readings. Please read the instructions below so that there's no confusion or embarrassment. All right? And I wish you well for the month of July, the rest of the month of July, and what's left of it. And it's going to be strong and juicy. A lot of stuff going on here. August isn't going to be so bad. Tune back for the August reading, and I do the monthly readings for them. And check out what's going to happen next or what's coming at you. Pick up on the alerts and the red flags and the warmth and the love that I'm sure is going to be coming your way. You're a great person. You really are. I wish you all the best, love and light and namaste and all that good stuff. And I'll say goodbye for now and hope to see you back real soon. Goodbye, Libra.